Hello everyone. In this video, we will see how to compare fractions. We will divide the comparison under 4 rules. So let's talk about rule 1. So rule 1 states that if the denominator of fractions is same, then greater the numerator, greater is the fraction. For example, if I have two fractions, 2 upon 5 and 4 upon 5. Denominator is equal. Both places denominator is 5. Then greater the numerator. Numerator is greater here, 4. That will be greater fraction. Why is that? Because if you see here, if I have these two pieces of cakes, same. Now I divide this into 5 parts. Both of them I have divided in 5 parts, equal parts. I take 2 parts from this side and I take 4 parts from this side. Which one is a greater? You can easily see because they are equal pieces. Size of the piece is equal because both are divided into 5. So the size of the piece, individual piece is equal, same. Then more the pieces, greater is going to be the portion. And that's what is our rule 1. Our rule 2 talks about if the numerators are equal. It states that if the numerators of fractions are equal, then smaller the denominator, greater is the fraction. Now, let's talk about it. If I have 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 4, numerators are equal, both are 2. Then the smaller the denominator, here in this case 3 is the smaller, then this is going to be the greater fraction. Now let's again look at it. Let's again take 2 equal pieces and divide this into 3 pieces. And this one divide in 4. And let's take 2 out of these. And let's take 2 out of these as well. Now it can be easily seen that this is a greater one. This is a greater portion than this. Now why is that so? Because when we divided this into 3 pieces, the piece size, if you look at size of the piece of one piece and size of the piece here, this is a smaller piece and this is a bigger piece. So we are taking 2 smaller pieces and here we are taking 2 bigger pieces. And that's why 2 bigger pieces are going to be greater than 2 smaller pieces. And that's how the rule. Let's look at rule number 3. Rule 3 talks about improper and proper fraction. It says improper fractions are always greater than proper fractions. Simple, because in improper fraction we have a whole. For example, 8 upon 7 is an improper fraction and 2 upon 3 is a proper fraction. In that case, the improper fraction is going to be greater than the proper fraction. Because proper fraction is always less than a whole. It is always less than a whole. Whereas improper fraction has a whole and a proper fraction. So it is always greater than a whole. So improper fractions greater than a whole, proper fraction less than a whole, which means improper fraction will always be greater than the proper fraction. Let's look at the rule number 4. Now, in case we cannot apply any of these rules which are stated earlier. For example, if I have a fraction where the numerators are not same, the denominators are also not same, and both are proper fraction. Now, how do we do this? In this case, what you can do is you can do the cross multiplication. So multiply this 3 with this 3 and multiply 2 with 4. So 3 into 3 comes 9. 2 into 4 comes 8. Okay. And now which is greater? 9 is greater. Because 9 is greater, that indicates that 3 upon 4 is greater than 2 upon 3. The numerator side. So numerator you have to multiply with the denominator of other. So this numerator 3 into 3, 9 we wrote in the numerator side. This numerator 2 into the denominator of first one, 8 we wrote it in this side. Now this side is greater. 9 is greater than 8. In that case, this fraction is greater than this fraction. So you multiply numerators with the denominators. Numerator 3 into 3, numerator 2 into 4. And write the answer on that same side. Greater the multiplication, whichever is the multiplication greater, that side's fraction is going to be greater. You can use these methods to compare fractions. We will solve a few practice sums on this, and then we will move ahead to performing addition and subtraction on fractions. I am sure you have liked the video. Hit the like button and leave your views in the comments section below. Do watch our other videos on this topic. Subscribe our channel and click the bell icon to get notifications whenever we upload new videos. You may also download the YouTube app at the link provided in the video description. Till we meet again, goodbye.